Welcome back. We're going into the fray once again. Cloud9, NRG, overpass was successful for the North American / Bulgarian team. Guess we're going that way. I'm going to move on to Inferno now. This is Cloud9's pick. We've seen them play a lot of Inferno. They're looking comfortable on it. They're looking sharp. Are they going to win though, Dan?
I don't know. I would actually... You know what? I'm going to go with NRG, actually. I feel like when they were coming up at first, it was one of the more impressive maps for me, for them. When I was watching them play, good team play. They were never afraid to be aggressive, challenging. You know, banana control, they always look quite good. Fundamentally, it's pretty awesome, and they have the skill to tie it together. And Breed's actually always impressed me, the way that he would play towards the quad position on the CT side, and so on and so forth. They have all the pieces. All the pieces are there. This is going to be, for me, more down to the fact that if they make it awkward enough for their opposition, for Cloud9, who are a team who, as soon as they start to say, okay, well, maybe the looser, puggier stuff is not working, what do they have to fall back on at the moment with, you know, with the new addition?
We're going to have to find out. You know? That's all we can do, Dan, is watch, observe,
bear
witness.
Dissect.
And bear witness, yes, indeed.
You must bear witness.
It will be a fast play from NRG. What is this? Everyone's getting stuck in towards middle. There's a flurry of frags. What is going on here? It's a 2-on-1. It was looking good for Cloud9, but all of a sudden the Glocks take charge and Golden's far removed. He'll be up against Daps and Ethan as the plant comes in. They've got 2 flashbangs to work with here. We are off.
We off. Here goes Golden. Can't quite find one of these 2 players. Always difficult. All they have to do is keep delaying. He's got to go to them. They want him to come far off that bomb site to take the peak in a deep fashion. They have vision of the bomb as well, so it's pretty screwed here. Not going to sugarcoat this in any way. Trying desperately just to get an extra kill here, but defuse is impossible at this point. And slow frags. Golden can't get it done. Yeah, that was crazy. It was a bit hard to follow, wasn't it?
What a bizarre round. They got 4 players to the precipice of the mid-choke point, and all of a sudden they just go up, no flashes, trade out the kill. They lost the first 2, in fact, and then it all falls apart. We get into the next round here. Cloud9, nothing really purchased into it. We're going to see USPs pretty much across the board. P2, or P250, in fact, for Skidoodle. HE for Flusher, not going to connect, apart from points of damage. So there we go. Cloud9 giving this one up. Just going to try and find any frags they can, operating a 3-man unit towards Arch, leaving A open.
Off they go. The pilgrimage. It's nice having a long walk in France. Around the mountain, around the hills. Find these little chapels in the middle of nowhere, kind of cute. Well maintained. This is the land of espressos, however. Espresso. As evidenced by the menu in second mid. It's a nice fountain, but they've still got the crappy fish. 2D fish in a 3D world. You what?
It's a bicycle repair. That's on the side of the wall. Emit.
We did a quiz on ECS, and I think Apex was asked the price of a particular plate on the menu in Inferno. I decided to make all the questions practically impossible for them to know the answer to, because why not? Where's the fun and easy questions? Always play games on hard mode.
There we go. It's up to Daps to farm some cash here. Certainly worth it. He gets another $600 in the bag. 2-0 NRG. As we'll continue into round of 3. It's when the guns come out, though. It's Cloud9. Drop the first map, looking to recover here in the second, but unfortunately losing the CT pistol does set them up to a bit of a tricky start. Remember, the new patch does make losing the pistol a little bit more forgiving, so they can get the M4s out here. A UMP for Flusher, more than capable of using that weapon. Good grenade from Rush, might do some damage, actually does towards Fugly. 30 points of health removed, and they continue their default here. 3 players in the apartments trying to take advantage of the fact they have 3 MAC 10s.
Yeah, those fast contact plays can be really devastating on the first CT buy round. Full helmets, full helmets. Nice timing on the grenades. Automatic falls back, fills the presence, fills the push. Fills the rhythm, fills the rhyme, and automatic. is going ham there. Gets 2 kills. It's not bad, actually. Some additional damage done as well. These Ts have been thoroughly slowed down. The rotation's in now. Cloud9 definitely with advantage.
2 players remain for NRG. Daps, I'm sure, would love an upgrade, or Ethan. Golden abused the throwing of the grenade, heard it deployed and punished. Now Daps is alone. First round on the board, an early round for Cloud9. Surviving with 4 players is fantastic. Bearing in mind, you have the rifles, but you don't have everything you might need in that first buy round, that earlier buy round. Well, this is a great way to improve things.
Remember, that's NRG coming into that previous round with 3 MAC-10s. So this is a little bit more tricky for Cloud9 this time. The AWP's out for Cirque. They've got AKs across the board apart from Ethan, who's on the CZ. Cirque, just to note, does not have armor, but no AWP up against him. We'll see if that becomes a big factor here. Going for the wall bangs at the start. Breezy looking to push back any CTs that are trying to get aggressive in towards the apartments. And they've got B control here. Skadoodle and indeed Golden have given it up for 3 at the start, but they're trying to answer back with some grenades now. Ooh, double grenades. Ooh, that did so much damage. Oh my god. Daps, Cirque, and Ethan get absolutely destroyed by the tactical HGs deployed in the mid stages of the round. Excellent work.
Marvelous work. Stellar. The operation looks good. Lining up grenade. Oh no! Oh no! 9 HP in a dream. Chip in a chair. 2 Molotovs late in Banana. And that has split the defenses, or the attack rather. It seems Cloud9 are the ones on the attack. Fugly, Cirque and Breeze separated, unable to respond to those 2 kills. 33 seconds left. They have the AKs, but so do the CTs. Golden running distraction. He's the only person peeking. Why? Why is that? Maybe it doesn't matter. Only 2 players left now for NRG. More Molotovs. Pop flashes from CT. A horrible situation. They know there has been rotation. And they'll fall back.
Have you ever seen a round lost because of a perfect timing on a Molotov and 2 HEs? Because that's what just happens. Just as they're executing in.
It felt like that Molotov was way too perfect for the CT side. Like, did they get a sound cue, the nades being pulled, or I don't know. It was really weird, like the fact they got the HEs nailed, and as soon as they're setting up their execution, the incendiaries land on top of the Ts as well. They were absolutely done for. There was nothing they could do. Perfect.
I've never seen it so perfect like that.
Look at this. Oh.
And the timing, look how it just separates 2 from 3 players.
Yeah.
But they have to kind of push in with it, and then but they're already dead, low HP, and get absolutely destroyed.
The Walking Dead.
That's incredible.
Not AMC, but ECS.
I was trying to think as well, you know, how many teams actually go back and watch their matches just to check how good their nade timings are in certain matchups, because those were so perfect, but there's no way for them to know those 2 HEs did everything.
Well then, there's work to do for NRG. Cirque on the AWP on the T side of Inferno, not the easiest task. And as skilled as he is, maybe it's too much to ask. Oh, that's a lovely peek from Golden, forcing them to look away from the flashbang. Another well-timed Molotov, and NRG are shooed away.
Very big overreaction, though, from Cloud9. 4 players on B. Not necessary at this point.
Okay, mister, I can see everything.
Oh, no, well, they checked that there was no push, and they had 3 players already. And Flusher looking for the spray down. Ugly ult nail, but this should be pretty good for automatic. Oh, they'll line up, and he gets 1 though out of it, and there might just be a chance here. And actually trying to go through CT spawn, catch the rotation. They'll catch it, all right, but it's going to be the end of them as well. Dav's creeping in the back now, but Cloud9's defense this round was awesome.
Yeah, yet another Molotov with 23 seconds left. Can't quite believe it. But there it is, 3 rounds in a row for Cloud9.
Absolutely. Looking impeccable again on Inferno. NRG will have to take the eco by looks things. Lost bonus racking up for them. See if they can do it. Nothing really purchased. Buckley gets a helmet at the end. Seems like an unnecessary expense, to be honest. But there we go. CZ armor. His teammates not really investing nearly half as much as that.
As I say, Cirque is creeping, but can't find something with that. Well, there's helmet gone, and Buckley is down as well. So just one by one, they're getting picked off. Not an ideal situation, but if Daps or Breeze can somehow find a kill or two, then maybe there could be redemption. No, denied. 5 players survived for Cloud9. They're looking pretty good on the CT side at the moment. Money's growing. NRG is struggling.
The struggle bus rears its ugly head. Yes, the bus has a head on the front of it.
Like a, I forget what they're called on ships.
Don't know. 4-2. That reminded me of The Room. The game, The Room. Very good game. Bloody good game. Not as good as Counter-Strike though. Golden charging down Banana. Keeping the real estate. NRG will be taxed if they are to step on those stones. Cobbled stones, if you will. Kind of. Is that cobblestone?
Yeah.
It's cobblestone. Golden has poked through the smoke, and he'll be punished for doing so. Punished for his insolence. The CTs will bait the Ts into focusing on Banana with the smoke there. That would suggest that there's nobody at bottom mid. However, Flusher has been shot in the face at close range by a sniper rifle. Not recommended. No beauty product is going to fix that.
Definitely not. Seems like the smokes will be deployed towards
Oh dear.
the outside here. It's not a great one though, is it? It's actually full vision for automatic. Cirque won't be happy with that. Breezy will at least keep them in contention for the round. 3-on-2, 40 seconds remain. Automatic, a great position. I'll follow it up with a great shot. And he'll be overwhelmed in the bomb sites after Skadoodle now to win out in a 3 versus 1. Surely don't expect him to see him push through. He's going for it. Trying to find as much damage as possible. Fumbles a little bit on the bomb site, and Fugly will take him down. It's the first round in 4 defeats at NRG pick one up. So there we go. It will be pretty comfortable buy for Cloud9 going forward, but I can hear maybe there's a technical issue here.
I would imagine he's saying...
TeamSpeak's down again.
Really?
Oh dear.
I would imagine he's saying, what happened to my grenade? It's like, it was a crap grenade, mate. That's why you have to practice your grenades offline, because there are so many. There's basically an infinite number of grenades that, well, there's a lot you should know as a player, and there's a lot you can learn as an individual. There's often one person who knows all the grenades, but that's why you've got to practice, because there are so many. It's just hard to remember sometimes. Is it this line or is it that line?
Yeah, across 7 maps, 2 sides, probably no 10 to 15 smokes on each side of the map. It's a little bit rough. So the theory is important. Sit on the server, make sure everyone knows everything. You can't sort of know it, you have to know it exactly.
Don't change your resolution at the boot camp just before you go to LAN. mess all your lineups up. All right. Arch smoke. Top mid take. And NRG have Banana, and they've got top mids. They've got over a minute to play with too. Oh, we've got Cirque just running straight through. Checking the side of the smoke. If you can take down automatic, that would be pretty massive. Looking for it. He's got it. Okay, now this is really interesting because there's so many options from this point. They could go back and attack B, leaving Cirque keeping pressure, or split with Cirque, or they could just go for a straight up B split with multiple players. Looks like they'll actually try to go for an A split here. Although they'll lose Cirque before there's really players to properly trade for him. So Cirque perhaps overextending there, but we'll see if Breeze can save it. Does get 8 at a trade eventually, and he's in a 1 versus 2. 8 HP and he's down. He's finished.
He's done. He's smoked 4. Smoked 4, done 4.
Smoked 4's good though. Could be a new expression.
Sometimes I try to say two things at once, and then weird
being
things,
smoked.
come out. Yeah, I have two ideas.
Yeah.
My brain tries to combine them. Why not say both ideas at the same time? Then it's like one big idea.
It's efficient. But there we go. Cloud9 bounce back. There's a reset technically for NRG, but they still, with the bomb down, have enough to purchase up with AKs. Galils here. CZs fine on a map like Inferno, I think. We'll see whether they can. It's actually not too bad. Get 2 Galils right at the end there, so as devastating as it could be. Certainly workable. Falling back through the flames, though, that's not ideal. Cirque. CT's to one side, flames on the other. As they push forward. Skadoodle with the last bullet takes down Ethan. That's going to be so frustrating for him. Grenades continue to apply damage. Smugly and Cirque, who have been tagged at the most by those grenades. And how do they recover out of this? The CTs don't really have to work too much harder. They smoke 2 steps again. And they'll get the AWP out. This is so nice. When you get the AWP boost up on half wall, you already have an advantage. You can technically just leave him there and have 4 players towards the A side. Doesn't really have to happen though. Considering now it's a 5-on-3, you've got advantages all across the map. Another smoke? God damn.
Surprise. Oh, they've gone beyond it. Who? Does he get around the corner? He does. It's one of those weird jumps where maybe it makes it easier for them to frag you. But no one's on the locks. Double smokes in the CT position. What can they do about this? NRG is starting to overwhelm the B bomb site. There's only 1 play there, but it's automatic from AWP. He's fast enough, but not for the second frag. Big damage being done by Skadoodle through the smoke. A combined 17 HP for Fugly and Breeze.
Yeah, it ain't looking good, boys. If they win this one, I'll be extremely surprised, but that's a good shot. Breeze towards CT spawn, takes down Flusher. This is the all-important frag, though. They will not connect, and now Breezy, they know he's at the back of the site. He's got the AWP. They don't have any more utility as he hits another shot. This could be it, but the pre-fire from Skadoodle. He'll shut it down, get the defuse, and that was a difficult buy already.
It's a 4K from Breeze. So close to the ace.
So close, but unless you get it, doesn't really matter, I'm afraid.
No one cares.
Yeah.
It's always so strong to get that AWP post pun on the B bomb side. It's so strong. Almost making it work.
Are they forcing again? Yes.
Exactly. Going all the way in. So let's see if they can make it work here. The challenge on Banana. Get the incendiaries once again by the CTs. Fire, fire, everywhere. Everywhere you look.
Bang,
Flames.
bang, fire, fire. Ramstein.
So, as we recover from that one, Golden will take down Daps. The challenge is the 1v1s, they want them. I mean, can't blame them. They did force bite. And they will actually make some frags happen towards middle. So they've opened up one part of the map, but the bomb has to be collected. Circle, go get it. And they are very weak, and their weaponry really still is not great.
It's a huge frag. 20 HP left across 2 players. Slowly creeping as Cirque. Breeze already on the site. It's a pre-fire from Rush, but he'll play the numbers game. He'll allow the plant to go down. It's all about winning the rounds, getting to 7. Will it be a lucky number for Cloud9? Flashes, Breeze trying to cross. We may have been spotted. Maybe the gun, maybe the leg, I don't know. Skadoodle holding angles. Grenades being deployed. There's a Molotov on automatic as well. One player by the balcony. Down he goes. Breeze trying to clutch again. Now Cirque with 1 kill so far, and it will be just 1 kill in that round for him. And all is well with Cloud9.
Absolutely fine, James, as they continue to find round victories here. They are very close rounds, but unfortunately NRG keep forcing into them. With the bomb plant, that's fine, but unless they're actually winning these rounds, it doesn't really account for too much. They have to take an eco at some point. Looks like this will be the partial buy at the very least. 3 diffusers in a row. Unlucky for NRG not to convert one of those. CZs. No deagles yet. Sucks. The AWP has got an AK. Now that's a move.
You like that?
We're going to have to get a bomb plant out of this at least to justify this sort of investment.
They've been going pretty hard on the investments. Or rather, I should say, they've been liberal with getting these forces and so on, and similar Buyers not giving themselves everything for the buy rounds. Ouch.
Chunks.
Where's that Molotov? Where's that game-ruining Molotov?
Well, they know one is close. How much of a concern is one? Flashing his way back through the smoke. And they are expecting a lot of flames for these players to make their way through. Surely someone's going down, maybe not. Barbecue is off. 5 versus 3. What did Cloud9 choose to do at this point? They're out of position. Banana is with the T's, and they're going to have to give it up. They've been outmaneuvered. It's a world of tanks, and they're rolling back.
It's exactly what it is. Well, the execution was successful there. You see Cloud9, they reacted in due course. They got the incendiaries down, the flashbangs out, but couldn't connect the dots with the damage they had done. They got a little bit lucky for NRG, I use that word loosely, as they get towards Coffins. They've had a clean kill through the smoke towards Coffins with the Tech 9. If that kill doesn't come through, the defending player probably can find a couple of kills and hold on until his teammates arrive, but sometimes that's the way Counter-Strike goes, and it will be 2 kills for NRG. The round falls apart for Cloud9. It's the first one they've given up in 3. So that's it. NRG right back on track, still in the first half. It's the second map between these two. It was NRG that won out on Overpass. And they do the same here on Inferno. It's looking good for Cloud9 so far. But it's still very early days here. Inferno, so difficult to stay in, but your money gets destroyed. You can see the CTs now coming in with 2 MP9s. They do have an automatic orb, but it hasn't been as exciting this map, I would say. Rush pushing down towards middle. He could be absolutely done for that, surely. Gets the first trade to come through, but he still finds another kill. Taken down eventually, but Flush Up gets his 3rd of the game. He managed to get 20 kills in 10 rounds before. Much slower, but that's an impactful kill.
Fugly and Daps remain. The bomb at the bottom of second mid, having been taken down by an aggressive plate. It will have to be collected, but, well, never mind. Daps on the way, on his own. Probably facing a 1 versus 2 wherever he chooses to go. Skadoodle will take this time to move down into a close quarters position with the fast-firing MP9. And Golden will be further up with his MP9. He is the bait now. Now with the player top Banana, do you expect somebody bottom? More prodding from Flush and more tagging from Banana. Daps realizes his days are numbered. Round number 8 for Cloud9 is in the bag. A reset for NRG.
They're looking good. Cloud9 keeping their head above water. Back and forth we go. The pendulum keeps swinging. This time in the favor of Cloud9. That's now 4 rounds out of 5 for them. AKs are out once more. NRG, Lava Force Fire worked out before with just the pistols. Ethan will be the only player of one of those. CZ in his hand. Galil for Breezy. An automatic. Maybe looking to a little more aggressive towards the mid area here. Grenade from Rush doesn't. Oh, actually does quite significant damage to be fair. This is looking like to be a execution though. They've spotted a player falling back from B. Skadoodle waiting for his chance to go for the kill. And instead takes a bullet to the face. It's actually pretty good for Daps, all things considered. Fatty gets 1 for 1, and his teammates are ready to go at the A site. So he might stop some of the rotations. Rush, normally so good at spraying them down, will struggle this time as Flush Up does his best to get back in the round.
3v3. What did Cloud9? What is their play? 1 player moving up Banana. 2 players in Arch. All 3 with kits. They've got flashes. They have a smoke. They can isolate positions. That Arch smoke is going to be a pain. It's the first pop flash. That short area. Breeze holding the angle. Have to expect a crossfire. Molotov's on short now, and they are really being delayed. There is an incendiary for automatic that can take an angle away. That's a big HE grenade. Breeze will stand in the flames and it'll go straight into the bullets, but there's surely no time to even get on the bomb at this point. And the crossfire is still active. Cut your losses. Run for your lives. Cirque may take everybody away. Golden still standing, and he was maybe asking for a bit too much there. Miscalculated how far he would need to run, and everyone will go down for Cloud9.
I think you might be right there. And Cloud9, It was a little bit of a desperate retake there. The fact they were still going when the bomb was like 3/4 gone, they still had 2 players to find. They were nowhere near the bomb site itself. Made things very awkward, and everyone dies in the process. They're still going to buy into this round. Doesn't feel like we've had many ecos at all here on Inferno so far. The AWP's out for automatic. There's SMGs, pistols, a couple of M4s. CT once again challenging towards B. Skadoodle's there with the rifle, but Golden, he'll only have an MP9. Flash over, going for the pick. Might as well. Smoke's there, means he can get nice and close.
Chicken runs for its life, but Golden will do no such thing. Dying on the sword. Skadoodle spots a player by logs, flashbang. Time to fall back. And NRG advance up banana. Will they head back towards A afterwards? Automatic seems hungry for a frag once that smoke disappears top mid. Fugly looking for the time being, and maybe it'll be a full focus here from NRG.
They're not going to stop, are they? Just going to hammer their way forwards, but Skadoodle's just gone out there, and he's done a great job getting 2 quick kills. Flusher is alone, though, now, and he doesn't have anybody to play off of just yet. His teammates are stuck behind the smoke, so he must do it alone, but they have no idea he is here, and he's waiting for the perfect moment, and he's going to find it. Oh, no! He does get the kill on the player planting the bomb. That will delay things quite somewhat, but still, big chance for his teammate, rather for NRG to secure this one now.
What a fascinating moment. Flusher could have shut it all down. Normally he's so cerebral in those sort of situations, but 1 kill might be enough considering he denied the plant. It's going to allow his teammates to reposition here. They've got the AWP in automatic hand and Rush just on the pistol with the fake plant. C2s will know that now, but they've gone in together. This is looking fantastic. What a turnaround, though. Breezy with the AK-47. Not the first time he's done that this week. 180s, takes them both down, and it will be 8-6. Everything is destroyed for Cloud9 as we go to the final round. What a play this was. Look at that. It's so precise on the turnaround. The 90-degree shot. It's really sick.
Get in my belly. 3K from Breeze. Last round of the first half, and it's a pistols and a bunch of grenades for Cloud9. 3 HEs. Curious to see where they'll be able to enable those, if at all. Get some damage out of it. Automatic lost half his life moving through the apartments. Rush will try to hold control as he hears the T's move away. Doesn't mean that it's safe to peek, of course, as evidenced by the angle Fugly is holding. And with that, I think NRG will wait these players out. Rush has been finished off by Daps in the apartment. Automatic's there as well, and that's 2 for him.
God.
Don't see that very often.
That's so funny. 2 kills in the apartments, both wall bangs from the bridge. Those walls are like paper.
Oh dear, that's missed. Would have been so nice too. Hello. Oh! Golden's got an AK. They can just save that. It's sitting it, and unfortunately, you know, that's all they'll probably get in this round, but it's something at the very least. Actually looking good to make this a very close game, although the first half of Overpass looked quite close too. And then NRG just ran away with it. What's the prognosis, Henry?
Well, at this point, Cloud9 might as well just go in, see what they can do. Had some stats, perhaps. At this stage, it looks like Golden will be taken down. Skadoodle not going to be far behind him. It's going to be 8-7 in the end. Skadoodle will do a great job in finding multiple frags here, but like I said, his paddock stats to this point. NRG was 7, 3 in a row at the end. It was, once again, right down the middle. The theme continues of the day.
But I was going to say, what is your expectation for the second half?
What do you mean?
So then on Overpass, Cloud9 looked really good in the first half, and then second half they were just gone.
Are you asking me, is that going to happen again?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I didn't bring the crystal ball with me today. Well, so we'll have to find out, I'm afraid. Their Inferno play has been pretty spot on throughout this week. And we'll see what they can do. It's Golden with the smoke, the 2 flashbangs. And if they can get the pistol, we will see.
Ethan choosing to fall back in case the numbers are building second mid, perhaps. Flusher saw something. A shoulder, a shadow. A silhouette. Flash deployed, no frags. There's one more flash in the hole for Golden. And a decoy for Skadoodle again. Man likes a decoy in a pistol round. Oh, he has made assumptions, wild assumptions, and he has paid for them.
Oh dear, Breeze could be in some trouble here. And there it is. Automatic very quick on that one. Ethan alone, graveyard. And that's where he will be laid to rest. And that looks to be it right now for the pistol. Just as you predicted, Henry.
Pretty much. They win the pistol.
Yep.
And we'll see what happens here. Not a single kill for Fugly and co. It's just going to be him holding at the back, hoping to get any sort of kills he can. At this point, they'll be valuable, but nothing comes of it. It's going to be a nice spread of frags for Cloud9. And NRG presumably eco this one, as they've only got 2k per player, and can buy up with the 4k they'll get next round. So there should just be USBs across the board. Cloud9 looking to post double digits first.
I like the crystal ball idea though, maybe
Bring that in.
for the finals. Instead of 2 eggs, get Mystic Meg. Is she still alive?
I assume so. I think she just does a column in the sun, and that's about it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
They are referring to a Z-list celebrity in the UK.
Z-list.
James,
In
the
the UK
tenuous
newspaper.
references, you cannot chime in.
What are you talking about?
You have got your fair share. I think you've had a few this game already. Anyway, she's brilliant. She's not Z-list. She's at least D-list.
Yeah.
She's in the Greek alphabet, mate. That's how far down she is.
That's what we use.
Good wig, though.
We use the Greek alphabet.
Let me look her up. Let's have a look.
Right, she's in the other alphabet then. Dan.
Mystic Meg.
Periodic table.
I bet she's in LA, and if she is, I'm going to go see her. I bet she has a shop in LA. She does like tarot card reading.
There's on the weekend, there's a tarot girl down just below us, basically. Maybe it's her.
One day ago, the Sun article, Mystic Meg. That's all she does. Just an article.
Nice. Props for you knowing that that's what she's doing with her life.
Yeah.
What else did she do? Isn't that all she did?
She was on the National Lottery. She did the predictions every week by saying, oh,
Really?
the 6 has got a powerful energy with it this week.
Oh, man. Bet people were loving that.
Yeah, man.
Definitely an audience for that nonsense. I want to get my tarot done. I hope the death card comes out.
It's all death cards. It's every single time. Grim Reaper, Grim Reaper, Grim Reaper. Anyway. 4 M4s and FAMAS for NRG on their buy rounds. Their first buy round here, obviously losing the pistol. Now, Breeze! Oh my god, that transfer is beautiful. That was cinematic. We need that in slow motion as well. Slow motion. No, yeah. Okay, we're gonna have that queued up. But in the meantime, Flush and Automatic will try to save this one with the help of Skadoodle, who has an upgrade. Mag 10 for an M4, not bad.
Cloud9 struggling to extend their 3-round lead in round number 18. Flusher slowly, quietly slithers away from the B-bomb site.
Slither.
He slithers away. They focus on A. Cirque on Arch. Ethan wonders what is happening towards the B-bomb site. It's been smoked off by the CTs. They hear nothing. He says stay A. Fugly. And indeed, that is the right call. Cirque holding his position. Flying out of the balcony. That will track, and that will leave Automatic alone. 2 kills for him. Not expecting a third. Face plants on the balcony. Round number 8 for NRG.
We have an interesting sort of new sequence now at the beginning of each half. It's like, that round is like the new bonus round now.
Here we go.
This is not bad. It's cool.
Oh, yes.
This is like the new bonus round now because this is exactly what happened in the first half. Because you get the first 2 rounds, right, because of the full eco in the second, you got Mac 10s. It's the exact same thing. Cloud9 came into that first gun rounds with 3 Mac 10s to 2 AKs, knowing they can cause as much damage as possible, probably give it up, but then they can punish on the follow-up round here. It's a really interesting tug of war that develops at the beginning of each half after the pistol. And it's just up to whatever team can hold on the longest.
Tug of war, a lot of fun, except in Mario Party, as we discovered recently.
Is there a tug of war Mario Party? I haven't played
Yeah.
it. What happens?
If you have extra friends.
Oh, I do remember that.
They
So you got the
goes
allies
there.
in, and you just got like 4 allies. You just wreck everyone.
Yeah.
It's just like, why have they put the allies in the mini games?
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
What a nightmare.
Sorry for reminding you of that, but
Yeah.
top mid here for Rush. He's not got any teammates with him just yet. He's got, oh, this is scary, very scary indeed. Daps close to the MP9. That's going to be enough to do the damage there. Cloud9 having a hard time of it. Using Rush, automatic getting dinked up. Now go back to top mids. They're not done there. They want revenge. They must avenge their fallen comrades. Aggressive smoke here to create some space.
Crossfire for the CTs though will prove successful. Daps repositions. And this is a very awkward spot for Cloud9. We've got some peeks from the balcony trying to figure out what's going on. That's one way to do it. Fire with a UMP. Breeze still in the pits, however. Circ for support as well. That leaves automatic. With 14 HP, I hope in a dream, but not much time. The doors have been closed. He's stuck in a crystal, mates.
For those not aware, James is discussing a 90s TV show from Britain. It was a game show. He collected crystals, and if you didn't complete the task, you were locked in. And it cost you 1 crystal to get out, I believe.
You were left there.
Yeah. You were left there forever, is what we are led to believe.
Fantastic show.
It's back now.
Yeah, it is.
Richard AOID does it. So look out for that, Dan.
Nice.
Dan will definitely get stuck in the crystal maze.
Depends what game he's doing.
He gets stuck in the toilet.
If he's doing a physical game, maybe he could work it out.
Henry, he gets stuck in the toilets.
Does he?
He wouldn't make it out of the bathroom. I guess we'll start with 4 lads. Don't know where Dan's gone.
Get those jumpsuits on.
I'm down.
We should tweet them and say, can we do an esports version?
That would be great.
We'll get all the casters in the crystal maze.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
That would be very interesting.
I would
The spinning logs. Cloud9 on pistols. Or like American Gladiator, is that still a thing?
Yeah.
I'd assume it is.
Takeshi's Castle, we should all do that.
I don't think that's going anymore.
No.
I think that died out with human rights. When they came
Silent
in.
Library. Have you seen that game show in Japan where there was like a fried cockroach in a tube, and there was a girl
I have seen that,
on either end of the tube blowing the cockroach towards each other until it went into someone's mouth.
It flies down their throat as well. It goes in like 100 miles an hour. It flies down their throat. It's
It was
so
unbelievable.
No.
Whoever thinks of those games is a genius. But anyway, the EK round is done, and we are at 10 to 10. We are tied.
We're going all the way, baby. All the rounds, all the frags, all the nades as they're deployed towards T-steps. Automatic will take 24 damage from them. And we'll get into it. Banana control, not clear as to which way he will head just yet. CTs look to be in charge now, though. Ethan confident as he has the AK. Flusher, one of the masters of peeling the banana. See whether he can push the CTs back here.
Harassing. Still trying to see if he can work his way in. Oh, that's an interesting one. That's very nice. Good mollies coming in from Cloud9 to take control, but it appears that Circ is unharmed in Cubby. He's just going to push forward. He's going to try to find a natty timing hit for Cloud9, but it's not going to work out. And he will go down. But his teammates will capitalize very effectively. Long-range MP9. Daps, he's committing to this. He doesn't seem quite sure, but he'll stay alive. Skadula in the back, though, with that AK-47. Too weak to do much damage. Bomb recollected by Flusher, but he does not really have anywhere to go, and he's got no teammates to help him either. He's got 14 health. He's a sneaky one, isn't he?
Well, he's going to have to be extremely sneaky here.
Get his slithering game on.
He comes, checking all the key positions, has to make a bit of noise. The bomb will be planted.
Nice one.
Got a smoke too, might want to throw that towards quarter library. It tells you to get on the bottom. Maybe just sit in that smoke, that'd be kind of sick. Oh, it's confusing. Oh, now he can. Just sit in there, boy. Let's go. Oh, Would have been 75 if you saved
He's so good with smokes as well.
Yeah.
He's like so smart around those.
Well, it will be NRG with 4 rounds in a row. They'll take the lead 11 to 10. With the bomb planted, though, Cloud9 can continue to buy. No AWP available, but certainly AKs and basic utility.
What will they do? The odd pistol is being purchased. A Tech 9 appears, a rare Tech 9 from Automatic. Not a fan from my investigation so far. Not a fan at all. Horrific, in fact. Everything you knew about the Tech 9 is no more. Running headshots, not a thing.
That was so
Good.
fun.
NRG in the lead. Grenades being lined up. What time are they waiting for? 120, 115, 110? Maybe they go for the odd numbers. 130, 111, 19. Perhaps the Molotov will delay the execution.
Perhaps it will. Who knows?
Perhaps it has.
Well, Cloud9 look like they might be done for here. They'll commit, but look at the defensive play. Breeze has even got a chance to pull his nade and his gun back out. They're finding the initial kills, but they're going for the plant here, Cloud9. That's all they want. They might get it.
Plenty of CTs on the site, however, but as you can see, Cloud9 simply run distraction as the bomb gets planted. 2 players run past the bomb plant location to make sure they focus on the frags. And indeed, in that way, they all but guarantee the plants. No damage done, but they've got the money. Automatic running out before the smokes go off with no flashes. Just, I'm here, boys. And he was quickly taken care of. But it's so smart. Cloud9 run to their doom beyond the bomb planter to help secure the bomb plant. Smart stuff. Die for the cause.
You've got to die for something, James. Double digits on both sides. NRG, though, with 5 in a row now, pulling it right back in their favor. Double nades again, just to hold them there. Significant damage, but the flash goes over 70. Golden burning. Oh no, risk calculated that one. Got stuck in between 2 of them, trying to dance around. But the happy feet didn't really work out for him. And we'll see a 5-on-4 ensue. Golden, the in-game lead up, removes. And now it's at the Cloud9 to try and pick up the pieces. Well, first pick up the bomb. That's a good start. But out of control, achieved the flush up as usual. Maybe they execute fully at this point, considering the disadvantage they find themselves in. Cirque will not nail the shot. They pull one back. Great Molotov usage from Automatic to bring it back to a 4-on-4. That gives them a few more options now.
Certainly does. And Skadoodle, we can see that before he was trying to do the lineup for the Arch Molotov, but you can see that they've changed the plan on the fly, pulled the bomb back, going B. So has the Molotov in play. Ethan could find the timing. There's a fantastic one. Gets one frag, doesn't go for any more, doesn't overextend. No, not greedy. An Automatic missing, and a very important flick shot. Was not expecting that, and once again NRG looking very solid here. Down to the individual prowess of Flusher and Scar to see if they can save this, and it's not going to happen. Ethan too good.
Ethan is too good. Sometimes when he gets in the zone, it's just his movement I love watching the most. It's the crisp aim, good movement, so quick as he makes his decision making. Look at this kill, then he jumps up, back in position, nails it. Perfectly done.
Also, he spotted the arm of that second player deploying grenades. That was enough information. He knew the execute was going to be B. Automatic trying to cut off the rotators, but missed a crucial shot. And there we are. 13 to 10 now in favor of NRG. Controlling Banana for the time being. An opportunity to look over the smoke from Fugly. Sees nothing. Will redeploy. And some spray for good measure. But the Tracers will betray him. And Automatic will yield the kill.
So got to be careful on the repeaks here. Very careful indeed. Still makes it work though. Very quick is he. And more players challenging into top mid. It's going to work out. Taking down Breeze eventually.
Hello.
Oh, Ethan, so clean, so crisp from the back. Bomb down, top mid, Flusher out. 10 HP, Cirque not looking. How do they get this bomb though? Ethan is such a problem. Watching the cross.
They've got a smoke. That's fine, so they'll have to deploy that, and the shots will come through. The incendiary now deployed. They won't hinder them too much, though. They've now got the bomb. Flasher 10 HP. Daps patrols A, and Flusher with a chance to take down one, but now they need to work out their next move. What's the play here? If they can pre-fire the position Daps is in, they're absolutely fine. That's a big if, though. Daps with an incendiary, and oh my goodness, he hears them coming. It's a bit of a freebie. They don't check it. They run past him. He was not ready for that whatsoever. They walked up. He was done for. But they make noise. They do not get a plant. And even with the maximum loss bonus, this would be a difficult buy. They might just have to do a partial here. I think Golden's made the call already. Looking for round 15. They might just have it. NRG up against pistols only here.
Cloud9 have only won 2 rounds in this half, and it was the pistol in the follow-up round. That's it.
That's it.
So far, and that is very much like the first map of Overpass. NRG running away with it as they get onto the CT side. Oh my, Cirque is going to be caught scoped in, and he won't, and Rush will challenge him from the blind spot.
Fancy meeting a sniper like you in a place like this.
That's a good start. Lots of work to do, though. Skadoodle's given the AWP because he has the armor. Automatic does not. He would rather use the Deagle. So, Scar's time to roll back the ears. Oh, back again. It's automatic. Time ticking away. Less than a minute. Bit of damage inflicted there, but not much. They will head towards B. 5 players making their way over. They've got a smoker spawn. They're going to have to try and challenge towards coffins with the AWP. Flash them off first. The AWP will peek. It's up to Ethan to find the headshots now.
It's a nice way to start things off. The spray takes maybe too long. Automatic with the trade kill through the coffin. Irony. Fugly now trying to hold on to the new box position. Pre-firing. Baiting the shot from Automatic. Waiting for the rotation. 2-man rotation to come. A long way, and they've got flashes, but they may not do the job from this distance. As you can see, Automatic flash for a short time. There is a second AWP, sorry, flashbang. Automatic still doing great work. He knows there's a player to the left, shoots the gun, because why not shoot anything that moves? Fugly now, next bullet wins, if your name is Rush, in the head, of course. And that's finally another round for Cloud9.
The weirdest one of them all.
Of course.
And it's down to Cirque not really reading the situation correctly. They've got pistols only at that point. No need for him to get aggressive solo with the AWP. He goes down to the P250, and that is the snowball. Give a weapon like that away. Of course, they're going to capitalize upon it. Automatic. Great stuff there, especially that first kill through the coffin. Really was a decent trade and allowed them to get the plant down. Then he hits absolutely everything after that, including a gun on the floor. Orcs are out. Daps will be wielding it, and we'll get into round number 26. We're going the full distance now.
That was one small glimmer of light, though, in an otherwise very dark time for Cloud9's T side here on Inferno. So they still have to convince us that they can continue with any semblance of success. Molly forwards from Automatic, clearing some space, applying some pressure. More mollies out there. Daps has to be so careful. Smoking off the choke point, really slowing down Cloud9.
What will come when those smokes disappear? Will the CTs go back for information? Can Cloud9 feel like they have the top of mid? Grenades will be deployed, it will be a fake, and even seems to be preparing for a rotation. So far, so good for Cloud9. But will they take too long? Fugly and Cirque now towards the speedway position. Set up for a trade back situation. Spray in CT, even running out of bullets, and this might be a save, I do wonder.
How has this happened?
They're playing retake, but do they actually want to retake?
Not worth it now. No chance. As Ethan gets like 2 for the smoke, they've got 0 chance of winning this. Another smoke deployed in spawn. I don't know how that's been allowed to happen. Well then. It will be NRG conceding the round with 0 frags taken.
How about that?
Great call there from Cloud9 to capitalize upon the rotations. The presence shown towards A. It was enough, and they had a player trapped in spawn, and even more so when they smoked him out towards coffins. Once the bomb was planted, there's no chance of going for that one. NRG will be fine if though, it's not a huge deal. They kept everyone alive. They'll have all the utility now. And a bit of residual cash as well. That's twice a day we've had 10 players survive.
That is an anomaly.
So what is the plan now for Cloud9 to follow up here?
We have a tactical pause coming in.
How's a really weird round indeed. Be cool to see Cirque going aggressive. I mean, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of that. Get those, get a flash into second mid to go for the peak. That said, it is quite exploitable. One thing that we do see the CD sides doing these days is throw the deep Molotov down towards T-pit, which allows you to peek into second mid for a while. It's also something that they could think about. But 3 players towards banana to begin things. How there's extra bits, dosages of utility to toss in, as we can see. Many flames, many smoke, many flash.
Looks like there'll be a fight for banana. Smoke grenade as late as possible. And Fugly has one as well. Ethan has to be careful. Can't be standing near that half wall. And now what? We have Rush getting punctured towards the B bomb site. A bomb site, hello. NRG with a man advantage, looking to get back to winning ways. Daps scoped in, looking for info top mid perhaps. How daring is he going to be? Crab walking all the way. His arse almost scraping the floor.
Back to B for Cloud9. It's not been a good look so far. Lots of nades left on the CTs as well for counter push. Oh no, it's getting worse. The luck has been exposed. And they are going now to that B bomb site, forced in. Fugly gets a free one, falls back to safety. Still the boost position. That's dangerous here. Looking for the first one, and there it is. And this is completely flat. 15 to 12 now for NRG, 1 away from closing it down. Cloud9 don't look like they got enough here on Inferno.
Maybe not, but they have got cash for this round at least. A pretty lackluster B execution there after getting a completely open site before. Bizarre scenes, but NRG look like they might make it 2 out of 2. Managed to win out on overpass as well. Remember, they haven't really posted much in ECS at all this season, being away in Ukraine. Now turning up an emphatic style, looking great. As the grenades continue to come forth. First flush shot needs to be very careful now. The fancy footwork needs to come in his favor. He'll be caught in the flames and taken down. One more will do it for NRG. And here comes the response. Cloud9 make their way up. If they want to commit now, they'll have to run through the flames and they'll think better of it and fall back. Good smoke. CTs with a successful operation here, but Ethan does get caught up by the scope of automatic.
We might have an engagement towards Arch with Rush and Cirque. Cirque holding a nice angle. Looking beyond the crates. Massive flashbang and down he goes. He sees nothing, but Daps will hold position. Automatic looking to trade. Daps flies past the angle, and that's valuable information. But we'll look for rotation because the bomb is headed towards the B bomb site with 2 players, 2 of the 3 remaining for Cloud9. Ethan with some counter flashes, great angle through the smoke, and that might just be match.
It might be. I've got a feeling though they might be able to pull this one back. I'm not sure yet. Let's see whether Golden can find the entry. Not quite. That should be it at this stage. It was going to take some heroics in the smokes there. They are not realized, and it will be automatic fighting for everything here on the last round. 16-12. NRG have done it, chaps. That's going to be 2-0 for them. And Cloud9 have already looked pretty decent in ECS so far. They've got a number of wins under their belt. But NRG, I would say one of the absolute hot favorites to make it to the playoffs, considering the opposition within the North American region. You've got Team Liquid in there. You've got the likes of NRG, Cloud9.
They want to be on.
MIBR, of course, as well. So I feel like they're almost not a shoe-in, but one of the favourites to make it to the Final Four, right?
It's so, the Final Four is so competitive as well. Just having, like, so many hard-hitting teams right now that look so close together. United are always very dangerous as well. So it's a lot of fun, and it'd be very hard fought. And whoever we get, it's just going to be electric. But yeah, it seems like Cloud9 have been a bit... They show so much promise against NRG here. Again, as you mentioned, as you set it up, they are one of the best, so it's no shame to lose a match to them. But you feel like there's some small fixes here for Fnatic that could really bolster their performances. And you know, it's good to see that they have that at least, that you can say that much for them.
Well, there we go. Lots of crazy moments, lots of interesting plays. Remember, Cloud9 will be losing Skadoodle soon. He is filling in while they still look for their new fifth. Here are the scores on the doors. Breezy with 25 kills. Epic play from him. 17 deaths. Ethan with 18 as well. He had some fantastic moments. He really is one of my favorite players in this region. Excellent work by him. So quick, so nimble. And you can see Rush at the top for Cloud9. Pretty equal fragging across the board from there. Maybe a quieter game from Flusher than what we expected. But there we go. It will be Cloud9 posting nothing today. And it will be NRG taking all the points. They're going to have 6 on the board for themselves. We have one more head-to-head to come today, guys. It's going to be Complexity versus our favourites, Luminosity. They can't have many games left. They've played so many.
Can't imagine, indeed, they have.
Yeah.
That's going to be very interesting.
But that is going to be a really cool game. Luminosity, nothing really to lose at this point. They're just going to try and bring their Brazilian flair to the table. And if you want to watch it, you're going to have to come back after this break. We'll be back in about 5 minutes with Complexity versus Luminosity.